everyone? Yes. Hello, 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 everyone. We
Hello.
are live. Joy, it says some of our destinations have errors, and I don't know. Do you see
It's
that
X.
message?
It's X. No,
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
getting. If X is nothing I could do, we because I don't think we could stream there anymore until we up unless we up.
Oh,
They want you to pay. X wants you to pay to be able to stream live.
okay. That's what it was.
Mhm.
Sorry, y'all. Hello, 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 everyone. We are live. It's your girl, Pretty Doll Montique, Dr. Joy Pre PhD, and Callie. We are doing two episodes of the OC, episode 3 and episode 4. Episode 3 is red flags and flag football, right?
Correct. Hmm.
All right, and then 4 is not my cup of tea.
Correct.
All right. Hi, Kevin. Oh, I don't think I put it up. How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing okay. Today's my first day back at work
Oh, Joy, sorry.
in 2 months. And
Oh,
the
Joy.
elevator was broke. Look, the elevator was
Stop.
broke. So I'm running. I had to go up and down steps. I was
Oh,
tired.
girl, I need to give you my watch, honey. You give me some steps.
My actual leg hurt when I got
Uh,
hurt.
when they gonna fix it?
And they claim it's been broke for a month and they had the nerve to say something like that it's no date for being fixed. I said, well,
Stop it,
I'm not going
honey.
back
And
up
when
them steps
we
again.
only got 2 floors at my job, and when the elevator break, they got there the same day because none we are not okay. um,
That's right.
we're doing New Jersey at 7, so I guess we need to get this started since we're doing New Jersey at 7. I don't really have a lot of notes, so I don't think we'll be on here long. We was trying to wait for D because this is really his
His
show, and he got us watching it,
I'm
and then
finna
he
put you on
ain't
mute.
here.
I'm finna
Ain't that
call him.
some bull?
I'm finna call him. I'll call you right back.
Okay, she gonna call D. Callie, do we have a chat stick moment or
Excuse
anything?
me.
Because I didn't do one.
What? No, I guess not. What has happened? Let me
I
think. What has
don't know.
happened
I
in the
mean, have y'all been
world?
watching the Olympics? I guess.
No, just Kevin. Not the. No, I just been watching
Girl,
Kevin and the comedian because they
you
funny.
told me about that. Why
Yeah,
I be crying?
yeah, because they silly. So that's about as much as I've been watching, but it's still a good recap.
It is so good. I laugh so hard, Kelly. I be crying. They're hilarious. I'm so happy you mentioned that because as soon as you did, I turned it on.
Yeah, that's the only way I know what's going on is if I
Look
just
in the
follow for them.
y'all. Both of y'all look in the private chat for a second.
Okay, okay. Lord, you know not do none of this on this phone. Oh, I see it. Stop it. Okay. Oh well. We gonna go ahead and do this. Y'all ready?
Right.
Joy don't know none of these people because she just started watching it. So, so Gina is
The
okay.
OC.
Yeah.
I, okay.
Did you just start watching it too, Kelly? No, you like Heather, so no, you don't. Okay.
Yeah, I've been watching
Um.
it since season one, just not every season.
Yeah. So it's. I think it started off with Gina talking about the Jen. I think her name's Jen. I
Hmm.
don't really know Jen. Um. Is she wrong for saying to Jen that you broke, lady? Why you still paying to get your makeup and your tracks done? Like, is that
Well,
unreasonable?
it could be, but the situation that she put Jen in, I mean, as she's the one that sent her over here to be able to live at the place she's living at, and then for her to sit there and not pay and make it look bad on the realtor, as opposed to her paying her bills instead of going to get her weave and stuff redone. So, in this situation, yeah, I thought it was fine to say.
I think
I
she
mean,
wrong for telling her business. So I don't understand that. Like even though it kind of burned a bridge with you professionally, I don't understand that part because she knows the situation. It's one thing. It ain't enough. I don't know how much a woman's weave costs with them because if memory serves, they do charge a lot more. No,
they
seriously,
do.
they
Yeah,
charge a
they
lot
do.
more white. Because because I think we could still get a sew in for $150, $200.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I bet you they're paying a lot more.
And they
Um,
just put in clips most of the time and they still pay
yeah,
more.
yeah, that's crazy. That's really, really
Because
crazy.
Erica Jane clips was like $8,000.
Yeah. So it might be a little bit different. I don't know how much this rent was, but if you know this, I felt so bad for her when she was kind of
Mhm.
telling her story.
I did too. No, I get it. You shouldn't have to tell people's business in that detail, especially when you know it's something sensitive like that. Because
Right.
I definitely wouldn't want nobody telling mine. Um,
Mm.
but she put her in a bad position. So I think she was speaking out of frustration and anger. So I get why she did it, not necessarily that it was right that she did it.
Well, if you think about this, so Gina went through something similar.
Very. Yes, she
And
did.
she downgraded and she had like 35,000 people in like a 2-bedroom townhouse.
She sure did.
And she was driving a Kia Sophia. And ain't no wrong with neither one of those.
Hmm.
But she is telling her that when this happened to me, I had to build myself up.
Yep.
Where you still trying to live in a house you can't afford and drive a Range Rover.
Yeah.
And
Um,
both of those are
Wait.
valid points, but I still you do realize that everybody's not you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get it, Joy, but I mean, you know, I really do get it. But here's what I want to know: how do you get $24,000 behind on a car note? What? Who are these car people that are letting it go that long?
that's a long time.
I mean, and then it's like, what kind of is she? Is it a Bentley? But it
I
sounds
think
like
it's
it
a
was just a
Rolls
Range
Royce. No,
Rover.
no, it's a Range
Yeah,
Rover.
it was just a Range Rover. So you letting her get $24,000 behind? I thought that was a bit much. So don't get me wrong. Listen, I get not
Oh,
wanting
I
to
ain't
get this
shared this
out
out
there,
to nobody, y'all. That's probably. Oh, I'll share it out in a minute.
but I sure don't understand it.
I
I
I
don't.
don't understand. I
And
I don't
then
know.
why would
Go
you
ahead, Cal.
agree to step? Why would you agree to step in a situation where you have a friend that's helping you out, knowing that you're not going to be able to fulfill your side of the deal? I mean, she put her in a really bad situation.
Yeah.
So
Kevin
I,
But
said Kevin said in the you see this?
yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.
started wearing
It's the
wigs.
same thing with Ashley Darby. I would say Ashley's a little bit different. She actually had a place before she married Michael, but and she actually had a degree and at least knew how to pay some bills. This girl here, she didn't know how to do anything. I feel bad for her because there's a lot of women that we look at. I think about even now on like Instagram and stuff, and it
Mm-hmm.
looks like their life is made, but in reality, they're being controlled in such a way that if the bottom drops from underneath them,
Yeah.
it's over. And I'm not saying
Yeah.
that this is her case, but I feel bad for her because
Yeah.
a lot of times women, it's intoxicating to be with a very rich, powerful man,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you can very easily find yourself, not thinking about money, not realizing that you need to be thinking about money for a
Mhm.
rainy day. We don't, some women don't even think like that, which is insane.
But what's so crazy about this lady is, and I don't know her because I didn't watch. I guess she must have came last season. I didn't watch last season. But her parents are taking care of her. I just
Yeah.
feel like she's an able-bodied woman. Now I understand you like to do yoga. I get it. But you cannot survive
Yeah.
off of the yoga class. It's $50 a class. You
She
know what I'm
really
saying?
should
You
move
just
in with her parents, so that's really what humble her.
But I don't. Here's what I don't know. What is she doing to try to get to the other side? Is she working on something that's supposed to bring her more income that's going to help her go beyond it? Is that
Mm-hmm.
why she hasn't moved in with mom? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe there's part of that show that I haven't seen because everybody needs to be humble. Y'all know I've been retired for some years, but I could definitely use some extra income right now. But that doesn't mean that you might be looking at me and you're saying, "Oh my gosh, she's flying fine," and ooh, is her nails not done? I mean, you just never know what people are going through.
right.
But when you bring somebody else into your business, then maybe try and not put them in a bad situation as a result of that. If somebody's
Yeah.
helping you, that's
And you
that's the
know
only thing
that
I can hope
Gina
for.
And Gina ain't really got no money either. Like,
Yeah. I mean, she really
you
doesn't.
know,
And her
um,
boyfriend, I don't know about
girl, they called that lady Malibu broke Barbie, and I thought that was mean, but it was true.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Um,
and she's on a public stage, so that's definitely hard. Okay.
that's hard. I really hope she get it together because she got a lot of children.
How many?
Wasn't it at least three or four? And she adopted one. I don't think they showed that one. I don't remember seeing a, because he must
And
have a
but
different skin color. Because when she was talking to Katie,
you know what?
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Does he ever? Did you ever ask your parents about your different color in skin?" So I'm thinking he must be like from Korea or somewhere.
Um,
Yeah.
But how
So
was she married when she adopted that child? Because
yeah,
if
she
she
was.
okay, I
Yeah,
was about to say because you have to have income to adopt a child.
but I don't think that they show that child. So I'm saying what I'm saying is I think she get maybe have more children than we see.
Mm.
You
is
know.
her
So
ex-husband, you think, preventing them from being on family?
probably, yeah. But he seemed like a piece of work because, and I don't, and oh, we got everything we said is allegedly our opinion, entertainment purposes only. But if you have a woman, and even if you having arguments, even with Ashley and say Michael, he still takes care of his kids, right?
He's supposed to.
You
Yeah.
should take care of your kids.
And maybe he does. Maybe it's just not enough to take care of the lifestyle she wants to maintain.
True, that's
You
true.
know?
Yeah.
So next scene I have is Shannon is a whole loon, and I love her, but she is crazy. She trying to iron on these letters. Did y'all see that?
Without
So do
turn
you
on the
think this lady
iron,
ever used the
Shannon.
iron before? Was this just like
Yeah,
I don't know.
but what was the black thing that she was ironing?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think she used a white piece of cloth, so I was a little thrown by that. But yeah, it wasn't even on.
It wasn't even on. But
And how long had she been trying to iron without it being on? That was the other question.
cause
It's very
wouldn't
funny.
it I was like, where's the steam? Like, is it supposed to have steam? I ain't never done it, but she
Mm.
needs to go to Giselle because Giselle knows how to iron on letters on a white t-shirt.
Yes, she does.
Next
Okay.
time, go to Giselle
Hmm.
Bryant, okay? She will
Okay.
teach you. Um, so they go to flag football, and I don't know, but it's something about this Alexis person because they did a flashback,
Hmm.
and she is talking about they have sex 4 or 5 times a day and all this.
She lying.
That's
But
disgusting.
it's this, why would she do that knowing that that was Shannon's ex? I can
But
understand
that's
I'm
why
with
she
your
did it.
man. I'm with your man. But why I gotta do all this?
That's why
Because
she
she's
did it.
sick. She got a
Hmm.
sick. I don't like her. She's the only person I don't like. I don't know if I like anybody else, but I don't like her.
And she fits with her ex husband so well. I can see now how they were ever a couple. She's just as twisted as he is, in a way.
Yeah.
You
Tell me
know,
I'm a
he is.
Christian
Yeah,
girl.
he did. He
I was
did.
thinking that like that girl. I want, and I mean, I'm tell you what I said out loud. I wonder do she know that having sex out of wedlock is a sin? Christian.
Right. And another thing, it's like
Okay.
she talking about they having sex. You know, if the he Shannon said this man's 62 years old. Either he taking a whole bunch of medicine or he lasting 2 minutes and then they doing it 4 times. Like there is no way on God's green earth that he is able to. Do they go to work? Do you have to go to work, right?
And
Like
Shannon is listening, thinking, "Oh, she lying. He could never go that long, ever, let alone
right.
multiple times."
She's
Yeah.
doing that to rub it in. That's why I said she's sick. I
Something's
can't
wrong with
deal.
her.
Like, I can't deal with women like her. Like
And then she's
she'll make
awful. And
she'll make you
she,
lose your religion.
she going to the gym. So she's trying to take over this lady's life. She using the ladies trainer, going to the ladies gym, got the same dog. Now this is single white female on crack. Like
It
some
really is. This is like Monica though on the Salt Lake. I thought it was kind of creepy that she got Jen Shaw pretty like she was leading a drive that started the investigation and would end up taking that girl's place on this show.
yeah,
That's
that is true.
really really weird to me. Like this is beyond like first of all she got to be really really smart, which told me she might be a psychopath. Because you know how smart you have to be to be able to maneuver like she did.
Yeah, she did maneuver great. She made all the right moves to
Yeah,
situate herself. And I feel like this is what you're saying Alexis did too. She went out, I don't know. She said they
yeah,
met on accident, but she set herself up to get back on this show.
yes, yes. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, because I don't think her contract was renewed when she got kicked off. So
Yeah,
she wants to come back.
yeah. And she's gonna play this up. Like it's very obvious to me because a real chick would have punched her in her face.
Yeah,
She wouldn't be bragging around me because I don't care if I can't stand up and can still smell the stench of his drawers. You ain't gonna do that in my face.
it was so makes me so crazy is these women aren't telling her to stop because I guarantee if the shoe was on the other foot and she was with one of they men, they'd be
Yeah,
losing their mind.
yeah, that's insane. Like every time she talk, I want to punch her.
Because if I'm telling you, if she even tried to do that with Terry with Heather, Heather wouldn't have that. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why they think this is okay.
It's crazy. It was really, really crazy. And them kind of people, they just be want to be famous so bad. Like they
It's
want
sad.
to, and I get it. You know, you want to make a name for yourself. I get that. It's nothing wrong with want to be ambitious, but when you do it on other people's pain and back, it's kind of sick to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
It's
can't be
bad.
mean, and it's this these people that grew up watching reality TV. That they know the money ain't here today, but it'll be there tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I
You know,
just think that it's wrong to go to this lady job because
that's
and Alexis has been a housewife before, so you know how hard it is already.
right.
And to do, I just think it's tasteless. Even if you are with her man, she just doing too much. She bragging too much. She
That's like
lying.
that's like if what if that had happened on Married to Medicine with Greg
Uh huh.
and Quad and people bragging it. Now, Heavenly plays that up, and she just says things to try to make Sweet Tea insecure, and she's not, and I think that irritates her.
Yeah, cause Sweet Tea don't fall for it.
Yeah, but that's just terrible. Like these be like real feelings.
That's crazy. So they go to flag football. I thought it was pretty cute. Um, I thought it was great. I thought it was pretty funny because the destroyers they destroyed love. They kicked their butt. I was like, Lord. So y'all want to talk about any of that? Because I don't think nothing really happened. They kind of just hashed over the Gina and the Jen thing again.
No,
And they kind of okay. I don't have any notes, so I was like, if we do talk about it, y'all gotta do it. Um, the next scene that I wrote about was Gina and her man Travis that she put out, but she crying like it wasn't her decision.
So catch me up on that, if you can, Joy. Maybe I don't know, Monty, if you know. Was so she thought that the ex-wife is bringing too much drama with the kids, and what does that have to do with her? Do you know what's going on with
So
that?
I
I
think
think
with
it's
their
money. I think it's money.
yeah,
Well, I think
That's that, but she doesn't say it. But sometimes you got to read between some lines. Because he says every time he gets out, she keeps drawing him back in. I think it's draining for him to take care of two households.
okay. So
And
he's probably not putting up enough money. Is that what you're thinking?
yeah,
the wife
and
must keep wanting more money.
yes, and I think that's what it's about. And I mean, you have every right to not want to be involved with nothing toxic, because when you're dealing with a guy who has kids with somebody and they underage, you're gonna have to deal with them. It's okay to say no if that's your reasoning. You don't have to make up an excuse about money. Because to me, that's
Right.
enough. You know what I mean? You don't have to make up an excuse. Just
Uh-huh.
it is what it is. Like on top of all of this stress, and your money ain't right. So,
Right.
And we got like 18 people in this one house, and I'm living with
right.
you, and you can't
No.
even help me.
Right. Deuces. No. So I mean, I think that's enough in that regard.
That's all she had to say. But
Right.
I think with her doing all this crying, I think it's an act because you don't want that man in your house.
Right.
Just tell the man you don't want him in your house no more.
Because if he was taking care of home, if it was stress somebody else, it would feel different. It just does. When you
Hmm.
it just feels different. It's kind of the silly argument. Do I want to cry over somebody in St. Louis, or do I want to cry over somebody in Jamaica? You know,
Right.
you just have to, I mean, smart decisions.
If we going on trips,
Right. Right.
I think D is here. D, we done with you. You be too late now. You be too late every time.
It's not my fault that y'all decided to do this without consulting with.
You
We
could have
did.
said 6 o'clock.
It was your idea. What you talking about?
Child, you know what? We about to demote you. I don't know what to, but you about to get
Uh,
No, we ain't talked about nothing. Go ahead. Let's stop there. Go ahead, D. Do your thing.
what so we have talked about. I'm gonna tell you what we covered and you just do a synopsis of what you think, okay? We talked
all right.
about the Gina situation and the her saying that Jen need to get a job and stop getting her makeup done in the weave tracks. Um and we talked about Alexis rubbing it in about them having sex all the time, and we think she's single white female. That's basically it.
Well, I'm gonna just say this. I'm sick of every single last one of them motherfuckers because Gina is just mad because Jen is down on her luck back against the wind trying to make it no way to win. And she still look good. And when Gina was down on her luck, she looked a hot ass mess and you could tell. She's jealous. She's jealous because Jen is still keeping it together while her life is falling apart. And it's just like, girl,
Keeping
if
her
you
outer appearance together.
yes. And when Gina was going through what she was going through, Gina looked like it.
But I
You
Oh, I
think
could
get
Gina
it.
tell.
owned it. I think this other girl is living in Delulu land. Like
She's
she
not.
don't realize she ain't got no money.
I think she understands that she doesn't have any money, but I mean, if she wants to keep up her looks, Gina's just jealous because of that, and it's not her fault that you did a bad business deal as a realtor. That's your fault, your choice. I understand you was trying to help your friend out. That's cool,
Her
Okay,
but
friend
thank you.
did not tell her that she wasn't going to be able to do anything with it. No, that's not her fault. She trusted that her friend was going to come through. Like she
and her
said,
doing
her
that
people.
is it could possibly cost her a realtor license. That's not
But
Well, I
nobody's
that's
mean,
not
fault but
her fault
Gina's.
though.
That
yeah.
Okay,
is
say
that
I'm just
is
saying.
because
Okay,
she
so
shouldn't
G
have
D.
done the proper thing and said no, you can't get this house because you don't have the money to pay for it. Simple.
But
Well,
her
that's
friend
that
knew she
doesn't
didn't have the money to
mean
pay
she
for
didn't
it.
have the money to pay for it. Yeah, you can
And
lie
Gina
all
should
day
have
and say
took the
you have it because
responsibility and
you
been
got
the adult in the
time.
situation
You
and said
can't
no.
put that all on Gina. I'm sorry.
You
You just
can
I mean
because
on
she's the
Jen.
You
realtor.
can,
You
No,
can.
you can, but we'll let you keep thinking that. We know
that's
I
otherwise.
not
mean, you
right.
can because she should have done the ethical thing as a realtor and said no. It's not like she didn't know
But
that Jen was broke. She knew.
but she probably made her think that she was getting money from her ex-husband. Like this is about to be done. I'm gonna come into some money. Cause ain't no way she gonna put that lady in that house thinking she couldn't pay for it. There is no
That's the
way on
whole
God's
point and
green
why
earth.
she didn't run the credit check because she knew.
But just because you don't have good credit don't mean you can't pay your bills.
That's true.
That's the whole
That is
I'm just
really
telling
that
you.
that is the whole point and why she didn't run the credit check because she knew if she would have ran the credit check, she wasn't gonna get the
oh,
house.
that's true. Yeah.
So it is
Yeah, that
Gina's
lady
fault.
wasn't supposed to get that house.
Actually, I see what you're saying. I think that this is one of those conversations that is an ethics question versus a legal one. Legally, D is right. It's 100% on her. It ain't got really nothing to do with the other girl. You're really right. But but ethics
Morally.
morally or ethics.
Yeah, ethics is the same. Your friend, I get you, Joy. Yeah, I'm agreeing. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, ethics. I think this is, it wouldn't have been a good thing to get a a mortgage or rent that you can't pay. But one of the things that girl said that I can't unhear is that prior to her bills have always been paid. So it seems like this cutoff is rather sudden.
Thank you.
That's what that was the only thing, because she said um my bills have been getting paid. So something has happened that she probably can't talk about. I hate these kinds of these situations. She's
Uh-huh.
probably dealing with something she can't really talk about, and he didn't cut off the money. So it put her in a bind. But her being ticked off, she's right. If this is a woman that knew that the girl's credit situation was wrong, she done did some backhand door stuff. I get it, to help your friend, but you can't help everybody when it comes to your job.
But
Yes, she could.
she hasn't done back end door stuff. She was living with a man who's been taking care of her for 20 plus years. You know what I mean?
But
So
she probably didn't have no credit.
when
Right.
Yeah.
when Gina
Yeah.
was sitting here talking about that, and they have kids, he's thinking, well, she at least got to be getting some child support or something. She had
Right.
reason to think the lady was still getting some kind of income in
I
every.
agree. I said it. I see
So
both sides of this.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
I
so
see
no
both
matter
sides
what,
of this.
you dealing with those Beverly Hills so-called rich people. We don't know they ain't rich until they check back. You know what I mean? Because all of
Right.
them walking
But
around.
I still don't
They
like
rich.
how she making this a woe is me in front of all these girls. I think
Yeah,
that's
she
so
shouldn't do
tacky.
that. It is
I think
tacky.
that's really, really tacky.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is tacky.
it is, but she's trying to save face as well because she is still trying to make her money through real estate, and now she's about to get a bad name because she's trying to help a friend out. So I mean,
And,
look,
and I and I
it's
get.
bad on both sides.
I think had she mentioned it to one friend, I would have been okay with it. Like if it was her closest friend and that was a conversation she was having, it to be having it in front of the group and it becomes a group conversation, it's just overly tacky. I get her
Yeah.
venting to a friend, not the whole cast.
Well,
That
unfortunately, these shows prove to us that when you mention it to one friend, that's just like putting it out on the
But
PSA.
that's different. She didn't do it. That's different. It's how this is done that's making this tacky. Let's say I don't know none of these girls' name, but Tamara. So let's say Tamara was the girl that she vented to, and she vented to Tamara, and Tamara told somebody. That would have been a little bit different because she really just told one person. Tamara just ran her mouth, and it just snowballed. That would be totally different. She's having these conversations like she's having court, and it feels really judgy.
Well,
It,
yeah, she called the lady a squatter.
yeah, like that's
Yeah.
not
And like I
cool.
said, that's rich
Probably
I
coming
is.
wouldn't
from
ever rent
Gina.
from nobody like her. Like
That was
ever.
Well,
I
she's
that
wouldn't
never
was
want to
seen
be
that
literally
side
involved.
of her
rich.
before.
She's
She's never seen that side of her before. This is her first time going through this type of a negative situation
but
with her.
this it's but
She'll
I
never do
hear
it
you.
again. She'll never
No,
do it
it
again.
is
I bet.
not because she was going through this last
Respectfully
year
though,
with that
She was
man.
going through it
until
last
this
year, but that doesn't
situation
mean
is
she knew
confronted,
really
it's
all the money
always
that
going
was
to be
coming
the
in or
first
out.
time.
Yeah,
Until
absolutely.
this
I don't
situation
know.
is confronted, and
At
you
the end
just
of the day,
don't
Gina
do
is
that as a
horrible,
real
and
estate
Gina looks
agent.
worse. Gina looks worse in this situation because she's talking bad about a client and spreading their business
Yes, you
on
don't as a
national
real estate
Now
television.
agent.
that's not
Right.
I
good.
would
That
Yeah.
never.
absolutely.
That's
That
why I
absolutely
was
is not
literally
good.
just saying that
Yeah.
like that's her job. Like
It
who would like how many
it's
things that happen
absolutely
in the
not
midst of
good.
buying a house
But it's
that's
her.
very
Yeah.
private.
It's not good. But
But they rent. They
her
ain't
name is
buying. She
getting
rent.
ruined anyway. Her name is going down in the gutter anyway. They use real estate agents there for rental and for sale. Them agents make
Yeah,
commission
this
on
was
rental as
rental.
well as
Yeah.
sale. So,
Yeah.
But I'm like, even if I'm sure selling is where the money is, though.
yeah,
So
but
if
so is
she
rental
still
there.
wants to sell, it don't matter. Even if it's in the midst of a rent or a sale, a real estate
But
agent
that's
wants
what
to
I'm saying.
sell real
So is
estate,
rental.
not rent.
But they make commission both ways, is what I'm saying, Joy.
Yeah, I know they
Child, at
do.
the end
Yeah,
of
I
the
know.
day,
Okay.
Gina was broke with a DUI not too long ago, so she needs to
But
calm
Gina
down.
didn't. But she pay her bills.
I pay my
So
bills. My bills are paid.
Okay,
I
sorry.
live
All right. So, what do you think about the Alexis being single white female? She took that lady husband. She
oh,
got her boyfriend. She to go to her gym. She got her trainer. She got the same dog. What do you think?
child, Alexis is a piece of trash, and she gets no airtime from me.
no shit. Who
She
I
is a piece of trash. I ain't never in my life. I
And
just
what
can't
I'm
believe
in,
that they.
and what I'm gonna need Jen to do, I'm gonna need Jen to start standing up for herself. Because every time she gets disrespected since last season, she just sits there. At first, I thought
Yeah.
it was her being mature, and now I really don't get it. And I like Jen. She just shouldn't let Gina, of all people, clown her. No.
Well, Emily said you look rich even though you're not. I said, child.
And I think, and that's what Gina is mad about. Gina is mad because that girl is still keeping it up, keeping it together. She
Said,
don't look like what she going through, and Gina
I
looked
see
like
that.
what she
Yeah.
was going through.
Oh, Demisio, before I forget, last night you said something that I wanted you to mention to them. That it was something, it was an underlying problem, but she couldn't mention that with that Asian lady.
Oh, talking about the head, but where we at on like the
oh, don't
review?
forget when we get there. Okay, we probably about to get there. Hold on.
Yeah.
She's just trying to make you remember. Oh, what do
Yeah.
you think about Gina acting like she didn't tell Travis she didn't want to be with him no more, and she crying? She trying to be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe we're not gonna live together." What do you think about
Again,
that?
another one of the many reasons why I can't stand that hoe. One of the many reasons, because it's like, girl, you don't want to be with that man no more, because now you back on your feet. So now you don't see a reason to still be with him no more, and you just need
I
to say
told her.
that.
I told you.
Yeah, yeah.
He ain't, it's about money. He ain't. It's. She wants him. She just don't have the guts to. She ain't no real chick. This ain't working out. You got to go.
Yeah,
Yep.
they and
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 she
they
don't know
yeah,
how to. Yeah, she don't know how to. She
that's
don't know.
bad. I just think that Jen needs to maybe do something else besides yoga. I don't know what else she can do, but she gonna have to get some money until her divorce is settled. And so did they ever show her real husband, like her first husband?
Yeah.
So is he mean? Like, why is he not helping her?
I think they have been going through this for a long time though. So
Mhm. That's why I
at
said
this
he
point,
recently stopped because she said the lease, she had only been in the house 6 months. She was like, I was getting my bills paid up until now. So something recently happened and he cut her off.
no, she's talking about Gina, babe.
Oh, we talking about, okay, wrong person.
No, I'm talking about Jen. No, Jen.
Oh, see, the thing what it was last year, they weren't together last year either. They just
Okay, that's what
she
I was
still was
asking.
living
Okay,
in the house with
all
him
right.
while the boyfriend was working for the husband.
Stop it,
What?
girl. Girl. Okay, that may be why the money stopped. She stopped getting access to the money. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. We got another Marge.
No, because they were broken up. Like it wasn't like this was something that was going on like behind his back. Like they were separated. They just hadn't got the divorce finalized and went through with it.
And they were
So
still
he
living in
knew
the
that
same
his
house.
coworker.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
he
Drew.
knew. Yeah, he
He knew.
knew. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh
he was off
shit.
living his life too.
This OC stuff is crazy. That is crazy.
This sounds
Oh, what do
like
you
ghetto
go
stuff.
ahead?
Like I said, if I was to tell you these stories, you would never think these were like white women that
Right.
live in the fluid area. Like if you take away the fact, like for real, like if I say, and it's this girl named Jenny Girl, and I would just break down, you would never in a million years think these are women that live in Orange County. It is a very elite county. That's where this is. I don't know. My brother used to live in Orange County, but he lived. He had money. It's
Girl,
expensive.
I ain't never.
Wait
I
a
mean,
minute.
eviction,
Yeah.
messing with somebody else's, bringing them around. Talking about, I got your man. You can't have
Right,
your man. I got, like,
and
And this
she's
this
super
isn't
rich.
the first time.
So right, I'm
This isn't the
like,
first time for an eviction either. I mean, this goes back to
oh,
season
it's not. What was
no,
her name? Lynn. What's her name? Lynn.
Lynn, but Lynn was in
Mm,
season 5 or something like that. They had an
yeah,
on season 1.
yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
said on Twitter when this first episode dropped, and y'all called the Potomac girls, bro.
Yeah, I said that too. Yeah, they dog Potomac girls, and these women at least got them houses. I cannot. All right. What y'all think about Emily's photo shoot?
Oh,
I
I'm
thought
so
it was
sick of
cute.
Emily.
I thought it
I
was
think she
cute.
looks good.
She did. She took some cute pictures.
Any scene with Emily just irritates me
Why?
because I don't like Emily. The Emily is insufferable. She need to find her some business and find her. Dang, oh my God, I wish I could remember the quote from a housewife that. Oh, when I think it was it Nene when she was like, oh no, it was Karen. We was reviewing this, and he was like he will never forget what Karen Huger told Robin Dixon to put on her own panties, and then they can have a dance and stay out of Giselle's business. And that goes for Emily. Put on your own panties, girl, and find your own beef. And then maybe we can have a dance, honey, because, girl, you're jealous of Heather. Let's start there.
Emily?
Yes, and you use Gina to have a storyline because what is your storyline? You're always in Gina's mess.
Well, they gotta have one same person on the show.
Always. Like she's a grade A mean girl. Like seriously. Like have y'all
No,
not noticed how she always has something to say about Jen? Like, girl, Emily, stop. Stay out of
I
it.
don't know. Maybe I'm watching a different show because she don't see me. Huh?
Which one is Emily?
She the
The
one that's
big
a little thicker than a Snicker. She
Oh,
got the
okay.
best body.
She had the photo shoot. Okay. Yeah.
I thought she's don't seem mean to me. Maybe I gotta watch some more. Um, well, I thought she looks very cute in her photo shoot.
I don't think her husband likes her current self.
Oh, yeah, because she's going to the gym all the time.
He's
She's
at
not.
home. He don't like
Right.
that.
She
He
at
don't
home
like that.
chilling.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, he don't like that. He's inadvertently saying, basically she needs to chill. He literally said she need to find some balance, but he don't like that. And I always say that men, I don't know what his financial situation is, but men don't tell you too many times what they don't like.
Well, did he finally pass the bar? I know he was trying to pass the bar.
yeah, he did.
Okay, so I guess she's an attorney, right?
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
So I guess he may
Was.
be an attorney.
I don't know,
I don't
but
know. I mean,
um,
he's a little old man. He listen. He leveled up with her. I don't know if he can. Nobody else will want him, but they might. Stop. I don't know where this thing came from, but I have the gall, the gumption, and the audacity of Alexis to say needs to clear John's name and redeem him. Where did that come from? I don't
her
know.
mind, her warped mind. Because
I think it must have been when they was walking the dogs.
every
Because I don't
time
even.
she talk, I want to slap her.
That's
That man
just
gonna
like
break my heart, and the whole world gonna be sitting back and gonna be shaking their head just because that dude ain't the prize. He can't be the prize. I done
he's
seen
not
it.
a prize. Yeah, I cannot. So Callie's favorite girl, Sutton, was on, and
I just kept
and
why? What is she doing here? Why? And you know what I thought? I said the only reason she's here is so that we won't think that she's not a racist because the girl was the same as Crystal. That's what I thought.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
This is her way to bring it all full circle. See, I told you it's nothing about
well, I think
color.
she proved she wasn't a racist when she got a clothing line with Cynthia. So I think that's not racist too.
I don't know when they
But
did that. I ain't never heard of that
What did
before.
she make out with her black
they
driver?
have
But I
Wasn't
wouldn't
her
know.
driver black?
But I wouldn't know because what does that mean?
Her nah, well that don't mean nothing. I know.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
that
because
that
if
don't mean
anything,
nothing.
if
But
anything, that could add to the problem.
that she made. Is that the one she made out with?
yeah, I don't think he white.
Yeah, I mean,
She
I
didn't
Wait,
mean,
say
what are we
that.
talking about?
She
I
didn't
don't know. You
say
know,
Remember
Callie said. I guess she thinks
when
Sutton's
Sutton
racist.
was
I don't know.
yeah,
no, I didn't say
Sutton.
the son was racist. I said that for me, that's what it took me to is when she was questioned about being a racist on the other show because of Crystal and what she said to Crystal and about not seeing color and all that. That's what I said.
So so every time she's friends with an Asian, is to make up for it, to make sure that we don't think she racist because of Crystal.
No, no.
I'm just, I'm trying.
Well, I know that's not what I said, but okay. We don't
Oh,
even
okay,
have to go
I'm
there.
trying to understand.
I said
You
it
trying?
took me back to that moment on the show when that came up. Yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
no, I don't think she is nor care. But the driver is not helping her case. Okay,
No, I'm sure they all made out with their driver, even the married ones.
she never claimed
Um.
she was embarrassed when it got brought up publicly.
Well,
I
I
don't think
think
she
it's
was more so
embarrassing. It
embarrassed. I
wasn't
think
because
it was
of
just
his
because of
race.
How
the
do you
way he
know?
brung it up.
You know
Because
because
even if he was white, if
did y'all
somebody
chat
said you,
afterwards?
if you are a woman who looking for a Billy, which is a
Y'all had a
billionaire,
conversation, and
and
she
if you had
laughed.
a, even if he was
Laughed at the
white, and
conversation
you
with one
said,
person, but was embarrassed
okay,
at the
let me stop.
conversation
I'm
with
a
another
hush.
person. I'm
Okay,
just
let's
saying.
move on because she gonna think what she think. Okay,
I didn't bring
so
it up. Y'all did.
you did. You the one who brought up the Asian thing.
I didn't bring up Sutton. You said Callie's favorite person, Sutton. I didn't bring that up. I was gonna zip my lip and not say a thing about Sutton being on the show because I figured it was a waste of airtime. I wasn't gonna say a word about her.
Oh, okay. Well, you said many. All right. So
Oh, so that's what we're talking about when she met up with Sudden.
Wow, that is
okay,
hilarious.
we're a hot mess. Oh, I don't know where we at. I think that's it. Is all that happened?
Yes, because Sutton is not worth
I
arguing,
think
honey.
that's all that happened. Oh, the Heather thing. No, that's all the notes that happened. Let's go. Why are people scared of Heather? Can somebody help me out?
I
Or
don't know
does it?
why, and that's why I'm so glad that Katie is taking Heather on head first,
Oh,
even
that's the
though
next episode. Oops,
yeah,
sorry.
it
Go ahead.
is. No, you're
That's where I
fine.
get. Okay.
Heather
Go
wanted
ahead.
to know where was the designer referee shirt. That's all I remember. Okay, where's my designer referee shirt? Okay,
All I gotta say is Heather is to me. I love fancy pants, but she
me
is a braggart because okay, the scene opens and she's like, "Can you see our house from here on the hills?" Oh no, that's Drake's house. Drake lives by me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch,
yes.
yeah.
She's just pointing
Because
out
really, the whole
how
episode was about really about Heather versus Katie.
Yes.
Really, like
Oh.
it was basically the whole episode. They went to dinner talking about it, like, and see, the real mean
why
girl of the
is it a
show
conversation though?
is Emily. The real mean girl is
Really?
Emily. She's so obviously jealous of Heather. It makes no
Really?
sense. Like, seriously, it's crazy. Like, and it's just
Oh.
like for Gina to try to scold Katie like her bestie Emily didn't bring it up at the table. It's beyond me.
But why did
Like,
Emily pee in the bush and not wipe herself?
Why did she fall over? I thought it was funny.
I don't understand. That's like one of my main. I have that in bold. This is what people do.
I couldn't figure it out. I was just like, okay.
but I guess we can just skip to Heather versus Katie since that's really what the whole episode was
Yeah.
really kind of
Good.
about.
This is what I wanted you to mention. You were saying that it's really not about what it was
Yeah.
about.
Okay, wait. So let me before I go into it, what was
Okay.
y'all thoughts of the whole like confrontation and how she confronted Heather and what
So
was
what I don't understand is they act so afraid of Heather because they were like, if you don't tell Heather, then I'm gonna tell her. Like, why was it? What are they afraid of? I don't understand. Like, why do we have to tell Heather what's happening?
And
because
listen, they
they're
want
afraid
to
of
stay.
Heather and
They want
Katie's
to
Why?
not
stay.
because
They
Katie
want to
is
stay on Heather's good side.
yeah
Well,
Heather.
why?
I'm telling
yeah.
you, Heather is the real rich one on the show. And so if they ever get into a bind,
No, I
they
think
want to
that
stay
okay.
on Heather's good side. I really do because Heather is very vocal. She will say what she's gonna say and will check you up and down and ask you if you want to bust a blood vessel, da 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 da, and keep it moving. Heather
Yeah,
is scared of no one, and
yeah,
she's not afraid of confrontation.
yeah.
People just kind of want to stay away from, the bad side with her. Not that they're scared.
And
It's just
then
like
it's just like
pick your battle. Why
Kelly
do you
Dodd is
pick her?
gone, so you don't really have somebody like Kelly on the show. Well, I think we do now with Katie, but
Katie.
before Katie came, it's like well, no, Noella wasn't afraid of Heather either. But
But
Okay.
last
Katie
season,
can't. Katie, no, I didn't. I don't get.
But I just feel like you don't have the Kelly Dots
Yeah,
or even
yeah,
a
and
Tamra, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, to just
and I
challenge
don't think
Heather
that Katie
without
will
being
ever be.
afraid.
Yeah, because Katie shouldn't have even tried. To me, she just
Yeah.
walked away so quiet and demure. It just
But
wouldn't.
that's the thing, though. I love that, Callie, because somebody like Heather wants those type of moments. She wants you to spiral and rant and rant. She wants that so
Well,
she
that
can.
might be what she won, but is that good for the show? I mean, we Kelly
No, what
does.
I'm saying by that is that she wants you to do that. Like when Heather's in the confrontation, she wants that leverage over you so she can be like, she's crazy. And like if you go back and
Well,
watch the seasons, Heather
yeah, no,
has a
I know,
pattern of doing that with
I
people
know.
that she gets into it with. She try to paint them out as crazy and they're unhinged and
Mm-hmm.
all of that because they're standing up to her. They're not afraid to challenge
Yes,
her
yes.
opinion. They're not afraid to challenge her. And I think Katie is not afraid to challenge Heather. But
Well, she
simply,
made it look like she was afraid to challenge her.
I don't think she was because she called Heather a liar right to her face. And
Many
none of those
times.
other girls would have done that ever.
Well,
So
she
she
knows
was
she ain't
not
gonna be back
afraid
for
of
another
Heather
season, so
at
she's like,
all.
just get it out.
She was not afraid of Heather at all. She
She
called Heather a liar point
she
blank to her
seemed
face.
afraid, and I'm not even being funny. Just look at the scene. I mean,
I watched the scene
she
several
was not her
times. She was
strong,
not
confident
afraid of
self.
Heather.
She was
She was
not
not
her
afraid of
strong,
Heather. She just was
confident self.
She was
calm.
She got
She
afraid.
was
all
calm.
tiny. She got real tiny and quiet about it. And why? I don't think
But I
they
mean,
lie.
it's but
She said
you
more
can't really say she got
confessional than
tiny and
she
quiet
said.
about it.
I
We don't
can
know
because
this
she
lady,
did.
so we can't say that she got tired and quiet
We
about it because
can, and
that
that's
might
what I'm
be
looking
her
at saying.
per that might be
You
her
know what happens if
personality.
you look at
Everybody's
something,
not
you see it
loud,
happening.
everybody's
It's
not
okay to
extra,
say it. That's what
everybody's
happened.
not
I see her. She got
over the
really
top.
quiet. She got really quiet
Everybody's
about
not
it.
over the
She
top. If
spoke
she was
more
scared,
in
she wouldn't have
her
called Heather a liar. If she was
confessionals
scared, she wouldn't have went right to Heather and called her out about lying about
because
calling the
liar is a big scary
paparazzi.
word or something. I mean, come on now.
If she was
I
scared,
don't
she
want to
wouldn't
be.
have even said it. If
Okay,
she was
but
scared, she wouldn't
all
even
right.
bring
Well,
it
I
up.
just don't know why they would lie. Let me just walk away. Okay, bye. No, she should have just. She
We
looked
all know Heather
desperate.
lied.
Heather
Heather
lied
called
about
the
those Disney
paparazzi.
photos.
Okay.
Like, well, why would you swear on your children about something so simple? All you need to say is, yes, I
I mean,
wanted to be in the
Because then
paparazzi.
that would make Heather the bro look fake.
listen, they
And
did
she
look
doesn't
like
want to look that way.
they did
And
look
that's why
like
she would
stage
that's why she's
photos.
so
I mean,
mad about Katie calling her a liar and calling her out right to her face. That's why
they
she
did.
wants Katie
No, she
to
was mad.
take it back.
I mean,
That's why she wants
she,
Katie to
the
quit
same
saying the word
conversation she had with
lie.
Katie is one she's had with everybody. Y'all cannot. The Heather ain't thinking about none of y'all. She wasn't mad at all. But listen,
Well, if Heather
I
wasn't
will
thinking
say
about
this
Oh,
her, okay,
though.
so that
I
goes to
will
my
say
original
D
point of
D
what Joy wants me to
D
bring up.
D.
This is
Hold on,
what
okay,
before
Heather
can
you
wants
get
y'all
me to
talk one
started.
bring
at a
up.
time? Y'all
No,
making my head hurt.
we obviously can't. So I mean, because clearly it ain't happening ever. So I didn't forgot what the heck I was about to say, but I'm not gonna shut up until I think about it. Monty, can you finish my sentence? I can't
Girl, I don't know.
remember it.
Woo.
I'm just gonna shut up.
But
Oh
yeah,
My
no,
of course
stomach
Heather's not.
tight.
Of course, Heather's not going to admit that she called the
oh now
paparazzi
this
to
is what I was saying.
Disneyland.
Okay,
Go ahead, Kelly.
I get on my nerves. Okay, what I
Go,
was gonna
Kelly.
say is what I was gonna say is I agree. The photos did look staged. I mean, they really did, especially the one where she was pointing up in there. But listen, you can't prove it. But name it, name it, name
Name
it.
it.
You can't,
Name it.
you can't prove it, and so I'm not gonna sit there and admit to it. Okay, go ahead on D. Mm-hmm.
Well, we all knew that they were fake. So did Katie. My only issue with the way I don't have a problem with Katie confronting Heather head on because she did what a lot of them are afraid to do. As y'all seen how they were all scrambling and rambling as she was talking about it. They are
Right.
scared of Heather. I think maybe excluding Tamra because if Tamra really just pissed, if Heather just really pissed Tamra off, Tamra would wear Heather ass out too. But Katie was not afraid to go head on and call Heather out. Now, my only issue with Katie doing that is Katie leading her confrontation or her issue with Heather with this silly paparazzi thing instead of saying what the real issue is. Heather, you've been going around asking my friends about me. You've been going around Beverly Hills talking about me. You've been looking up my page. That's how you accidentally tagged me because we all know you accidentally tag somebody because they're at the top of your list because you've been looking up their
You've
page.
been looking at their page. That's true.
Period. So it's just like, Heather, you were being a messy bitch trying to go around and get information about me because you knew I was coming on this show. And then when you saw me at the Christmas party, you tried to act like you didn't know who I was. Like, no, you're a messy ass bitch, and I'm calling you out on it. I wish Katie would have led with that. It would
Well,
have made
she
it
didn't.
sound a whole lot.
But I don't think
It would
she's
have
that type of
bettered the
person.
Maybe
case.
Nate. I don't either. Please.
I,
Heather
I
just went
think
to
it
her
would
and
have
thought
bettered
I
the
am
case.
through
It
you
would
and
have
But
you're
been.
funny.
It would
I
be
get the
iconic though. She
I
would
get
be
the
Yeah,
iconic.
it
game. I
would
get the
have.
game
Yeah.
that I get the game that Katie's playing though. Like, since you want to be petty and do this little petty shit, I'm gonna be petty towards you too.
But let's be honest, though. I mean, I don't get iconic from Katie, no matter what she does. So we could probably just get to
No,
somebody
I
else for next
said, has
season.
she done what he said?
Right, it
Has
would have
she?
been iconic. And what
Yeah,
I'm
it would
saying is
have
that
been.
I don't see iconic anywhere in her. That will not happen while she's on the show. This will probably be her last season. Let's just move on.
Yeah,
But
but I mean,
why
Heather's
would
not that
Heather run?
interesting. So I mean, if we're gonna talk about iconic, what the hell has Heather done over all the years that she's been on OC
Excuse me.
that was iconic?
Let me
The
just
Why was
iconic
Heather
moments
in
Heather
the
that
sat on
middle?
that. Heather sat on that reunion stage and said, "I apologize. Do you want me to pop a blood vessel? Please."
that's not iconic.
All it is. It was
That's
iconic.
not iconic. That's
It
not the
was.
same
It
thing
was
as Tamara
iconic.
screaming
It
Jesus
was
jugs.
iconic.
That's iconic.
That's
That's an
No,
my
it
iconic
doesn't.
OC
opinion.
line.
So it doesn't.
That's an
It doesn't
iconic
apply.
OC line.
It
Girl,
doesn't
Nothing
I
that
say
apply.
that
Heather
all
has
the
done
time.
on
You hear me?
OC is
I say that to
iconic,
y'all. I
Heather.
don't know if y'all
So
know it, but I'm like, that's my opinion.
Yeah,
I
that's an
absorbed
iconic
listening to
OC
that
moment.
yesterday. That's
Nothing
my
that
opinion.
Heather has done since she's been on the
Yep.
show, going all the way back to when she debuted it,
To
has been
you.
iconic.
To
Other than
you.
her walking around
Heather
being
just got
bitchy,
To
long money.
you.
pretentious,
Okay.
sanctimonious, and messy. That's the only
Yes.
thing that Heather has done. Nothing iconic.
Yeah. Well, to you. To you.
To a
Well,
lot of
can
people.
somebody give me some
Say
Prada sunglasses?
Katie.
To a
Katie
lot
will
of
never do
people,
anything
Heather
iconic.
hasn't done
Calling somebody a
anything
liar
iconic.
is not iconic. Calling somebody a liar is just an
I
L
never
over
said
somebody's
what
face.
Katie did was iconic, babe.
Well,
I
I
just
didn't
said
say
I
what you did. What I
appreciated her
said
for
is
calling her
Katie
out.
does not have iconic in her blood. Okay.
I never said that Katie was iconic, so
Okay.
Joy said that, not me.
I
Okay.
didn't say
No, she
that.
did
Okay.
not.
I
Joy,
said,
don't bless them. Joy.
I said, had she actually done what Demisio said, that would have been iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
She would
I
have
didn't
I
say
mean, I
that.
told.
think
I
we
just
got to
said
get a
I
girl a
appreciated her.
Punky.
Yeah,
I think we got to get a
yes,
girl a
you're right.
chance. We ain't
We
even
got to
gave
give
her
her
a chance.
honest. We
I
got to
mean,
give
because
her.
again, like I
She needs
said,
an
it's
honest
rare that
opinion.
someone
Iconic is
stands
not
up
a
to
part of it.
Heather. It's rare. It's rare that somebody stands up to Heather, regardless of how childish it may
Okay.
seem, how
If you
stupid
call that
or
standing up to
silly.
Heather, then we need you to go and watch a few
Well,
more
considering
episodes
that
of a
no one
different
else is
show.
gonna do what she
Because that ain't
did, no one
standing up
else
to
is
Heather.
gonna just
Am I
outright
calling
call Heather
somebody a
DeRoe a liar
liar?
to her
Somebody
face.
is called a liar every other week on these shows. I mean, no, I'm
Okay.
sorry,
Well, they're
every
not doing it
episode
to
of every
Heather.
show.
They're not
It
doing
ain't
it to Heather.
iconic.
They're not
This
doing it
little
to
girl's
Heather.
not
They're
iconic, and
not
she
doing it to
never will
Heather.
be.
You're the only one
Okay.
Okay,
bringing up
moving
the
on. I
icon.
have a question. Can I ask my
I did not
question?
bring up iconic. You
You're the
can't
only
keep
one
your
talking
people
about
straight.
icon. You're
It's
the only one bringing it up.
6:55. We got
You
5 minutes
just said that it
left.
was
Okay, we got
Joy.
5 minutes,
You
and I
can't
have.
even get up to it. He can't keep his stories
All
together.
right.
I didn't say
So
iconic.
listen,
You're the
y'all.
only one that started talking about this iconic this
Oh
iconic that.
my
Who
Oh,
cares?
Jesus.
okay, D. Okay,
Joy,
Jesus
let him
Jugs.
go for 5 minutes. Me and you just sit
Jesus
back.
Jugs. Come
Y'all go
on,
ahead.
let's go.
Who cares about it being iconic? The point
You
is,
do,
she did
Jesus
stand up.
Jugs.
No, I ain't bringing up the word. You brought up the word.
I did not
Y'all
bring
still
up
talking about it.
iconic.
Did you not just say
I
it?
said that. I don't
I
know who
get it, Joy.
said it,
What I'm
but I
saying is, though,
said
Oh
you
my
brought the
exactly.
God.
word up, but she
D,
studied saying it. Nothing that Katie's doing is iconic. Nothing
it's
that, who's talking
not.
about that? Who's saying it has to be
Whoever
iconic?
brought
The
it
point
up.
is, though,
D, damsel in distress,
none
baby,
of
stop.
them
4 more
have the
minutes. Y'all got four
balls
minutes.
Stop.
outside
Seriously, stop.
of Tamra,
You are
and
sounding like
Heather
a
would have
damsel
to,
in
and Heather would
distress.
have to
Stop.
really, Heather would have to
Stop.
really, really piss
Listen.
Tamra off,
Back up
like
off me.
really, really piss
Back up
Tamra
off
off
me.
for him. And I'm
Hey,
the avid OC watcher here, so I
I
think
thought
I know
Jordan
what I'm
just sent
talking
me a
about.
text saying, "Are you
But
okay in there?" Oh my God. And it's not
I'm
even
telling
Joy.
you, you and Dita gave me an aneurysm.
that's
Woo.
how I feel when I hear
I'm
y'all
good.
talking about Giselle and Robin like they're icons. But anyways,
Who said that?
no one is
All
D.
right, Porter.
going to stand up to
D.
Heather besides Tamara. And like I said, Heather has to really piss Tamara off for her to take her eyes off of Shannon for 5 seconds. Heather would have to really piss Tamara off. You see the way Gina, Emily, all of them are reacting. Even last year when
Yeah.
Noella was beefing with Heather, she said the same thing all the time. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all so afraid of Heather fucking Dubrow? Who the fuck is
That's what
she?
I said when I watched it. I was like, can she fight? Like, what is going on?
Like,
Because she's
who
not
is
like she
she?
gonna read them down. She can't read
She's
them.
not a reader, baby, at
Right.
all.
So what are they scared of? And I think Callie said it was maybe her money. Like she got the money.
Probably,
That's I
but
don't
that's the
know.
thing, though. That's why I said I wish Katie would have led with that because clearly Heather's intimidated by Katie because Katie is well known in the Beverly Hills and OC community. She got money. Like she's not like a Gina or like a Jen or like a Tim or
She
like
like
she's
being
well
the best
known,
amongst her
connected
friends.
in the
Or a
Yeah,
society.
Katie.
gotcha.
Mhm.
She's
Hmm.
not like a Katie. Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
No, that we're
I
talking about
think
Katie.
Katie's got money.
We're talking about
What?
Katie, like literally right now. That's why Heather's intimidated because Katie is not like those other girls. Katie don't need Heather for
Heather
connections or
is
anything like
intimidated by
that.
Katie. Oh, this is the joke part of the show.
Yeah.
Okay, what we doing?
Well,
A
I
joke at the
mean,
end of every episode because that's
why is
funny.
So
Heather going around
oh,
asking
hold on.
about her? Why is Heather looking her up on Instagram? Why is she
Can
going
somebody
around to
get
that
out the
girl's
joke
social
sound?
circle asking her friends about her? Why is Heather doing that other than she's intimidated by somebody that's on the same statue as her because
Probably
nobody else
just so
on the
she can
show
Okay,
have.
y'all, we
is?
gotta go.
I
We gotta
mean,
go.
that
So
might
Oh,
be
she can
true.
have a
That might
joke
be
at the
true
end of
to
every
that.
It
episode.
is true, Joy. She's just saying it
It's the
because she's
truth
a
to that.
fan. So of course
A
she's
Yeah,
gonna
fan. A
defend
fan.
Heather. But the truth
yeah.
is the truth. Heather did what they
Yeah.
did that. Heather
The
did
truth
that.
is the truth.
you can't handle the truth.
You really
Okay,
can't.
so if you
We know,
want
Callie, you
to
can't. Heather's intimidated by
You
Katie, and we
can't.
know.
Honey, Katie has to do
so
something
if y'all want
intimidating
to follow
first.
us on Chat
She
Her
has
Up,
money.
Like
She has
Heather
the
has not
here
social
is
been on
the
a
circle. She
live
QR
has the
code.
social standing, the same as
show.
Heather.
Please
Nobody
follow
else on the
us.
show has that.
If a liar is the only thing you got, D, I'm
That's
just
We're
gonna
not
say
your
you better
study stuck
know.
on
dysfunctional.
the liar. Joy,
You
you
better
see, she
know.
study stuck on the
Okay,
liar when
Katie,
it's
you
y'all,
way
better
I'm
bigger
about
than
know.
that.
I'm about to
It's
end the
way bigger
live.
than that.
Peace. Y'all ready to peace out?